politicians and people who are involved in business who are scammers and swindlers after they have been found liable in a court of law. They filed for bankruptcy in an effort not to pay the monies that they have to pay. I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. According to National Public Radio, and I want you to listen to this story. Former Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani files for bankruptcy a day after a judge orders him to pay $146 million to people he defamed. Former Trump campaign attorney Rudy Giuliani has filed for bankruptcy one day after a federal judge ordered him to immediately pay nearly $150 million to two former Georgia election workers he defamed. In the Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing submitted Thursday in New York, Giuliani reported millions of dollars in debt from lawsuits, unpaid taxes, and outstanding legal fees. The filing follows a federal judge's ruling on Wednesday that Giuliani must immediately pay Wandrea Shea Moss and her mother, Ruby Friedman, for spreading baseless claims about their involvement in election fraud. They will never get that money. It's sad, but it's true. This is what these people do. But the average person, they don't want them to file for bankruptcy in an effort to be protected by their creditors when they have the same rights to do it as well. Giuliani, the former New York mayor, had called the jury's defamation award absurd and indicated he thought it would be overturned on appeal. In his bankruptcy declaration, Giuliani declared that his primary form of debt is lawsuits claiming to owe between, listen, 1 million, 100 million, and 500 million in liabilities. Giuliani reported assets worth between $1 million and $10 million. Giuliani also said he owed nearly $1 million in taxes for the years 2021 and 2022, with more than several $120,000 in federal income tax owed to the IRS and about $265,000 owed to the state of New York. He reported nearly $400,000 in outstanding legal fees as well. Pardon me, $400,000 in outstanding legal fees as well. Though the defamation trial was over between Giuliani and two former election workers, to whom he was ordered to pay $148 million, fallout from the case is still following him. A judge lowered the jury's award to $146 million. Giuliani accused Moss and Friedman of toying with ballots and an absentee ballot. Both women are black, by the way. So let's just put this out there so people know. Two black women, a mother and a daughter, they sued Rudy Giuliani, who claimed that they rigged the election results in Georgia to the ballot box. So he accused them of toying with ballots at an absentee ballot counting facility in Fulton County, Georgia in 2020. He claimed they were scanning ballots for President Joe Biden multiple times. District Judge Beryl Howell ruled Wednesday that Giuliani must immediately pay the sum an 8-person jury awarded last week. A few days before that, the women sued Giuliani again, asking the court to permanently ban him from speaking about them. Typically, those ordered to pay damages have 30 days before it is enforced, but in a motion filed Monday, the women's lawyers asked that the pause be waived for Giuliani. They argued he may be inclined to use the time to conceal his assets. As the court is aware, defendant Giuliani has already proven himself to be an unwilling and uncooperative litigant, including with respect to this court's orders to pay attorneys' fees and costs, the motion says. Howell agreed, writing in her decision that Giuliani has ignored requests for payment without seeking extension of time to make reimbursement, requesting any payment schedules, or making any excuse for his non-payment by the deadlines set in court orders. Now I want to show you a photo, and this photo consists of Wandrea Shea Moss, who's second from left, and her mother, Ruby Friedman, who's on the right. They leave after speaking with reporters outside the federal court Friday, December 15th in Washington. All right, here we are. This is the couple. This is the mother and the daughter. As I told you, both of them are African American women. So Rudy Giuliani is determined he's not going to pay them. Giuliani said the settlement amount and the trial proceeding was absurd and unfair. It bore no resemblance to a trial in a country with the rule of law. He added, he said on X, formerly known as Twitter, I wasn't able to offer any evidence in my defense. Oh, what the hell, man? We don't care. We'll have more to blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. The same crap and garbage that they always say. Bottom line is, he's a liar. I'm Tyrone Bowman. Never surrender. Never quit.